Hi, good morning to all children. We are entering into very challenging time. School learning with the help of textbook and teachers may look not sufficient for you. In order to gain more information, more knowledge about the things happening in your surroundings, in the cities, in India and elsewhere, perhaps you may have to do many things on your own. One way of doing at the school level is to do some material or to learn something out of textbooks without referring textbooks or without referring to the lessons. We may have to do certain things, and we call such learning as out of box learning. We can use themes or central idea to begin with, and then we can start collecting information from various sources. So what we can call them as theme based learning, and I call it do it yourself, because you have to learn and you have to collect information, you have to talk to people and do many things. So that means it's a self-learning process. In this, you learn many communication skills. When you talk to some people, you know what questions you have to ask to get your knowledge for whatever you are asking, and you know how to write, and some of these skills are what we call communication skills you'll be learning. So I will try to explain to you in the next few seconds what is the central idea today you are going to learn. Okay? In today's lesson, we will try to give you the project, and the central idea in this will be water, which we use every day in our home. There are many things that you may have to understand how to connect the normal idea like water to various things. I will try to give you a kind of a diagram where certain topics will be given for which you may have to collect information. You can collect information using any source you like. When I say any source, it may be your teacher, it may be your textbook, it may be newspaper if you are reading newspaper, or if you have got some person in your area who knows about many things about water, you can collect it. You can see the television, you can use the internet or digital learning. That means any source may be possible to give you information on water that will link to many things. We shall see what are the various links you may have to learn. Okay, now look at it. I have given the central idea or the theme called water. The arrows I am showing indicating to various things like uses of water, how do you use water, what kind of water you use, well water or tap water, and how do you use the water. All these things you may write connected to uses. And sources, from where do you get water, whether you get from rain, whether you get from tank, whether you get from river, or whatever the type of things you may have to do for your own area. And damages done by the water. What kind of damages when the rain comes, what will happen to the roads, what will happen to many things, what will happen to livestock, what will happen to the growth, plants, all these things will cause damages due to water. And then supply. How do you get water supply to your home? You may have to write on that. And potable water means drinking water. Whether you drink the water directly that you get from the well or from the tap, or what will you do, you have to think on that. And pollution, how water is polluted in your area or in the rivers or in the lakes. Try to find out how to do it. And whenever you dispose the water from your home after bath or after washing the clothes or washing anything, then that will go to the sewage. Or how the sewage water goes, where it goes, what happens to sewage water, you may have to collect information on that. And diseases, water may bring many diseases called waterborne diseases. One of them including the diarrhea. So how do you get it? What kind of living organisms live in water? How to get rid of those water? All this you have to talk about in diseases. And then money. How much money you spend for drinking water for your home or for washing the clothes for your home or for any purpose, how much money you are going to use it. Do you give any municipal tax for the water? Find out what you do. And finally, from the classroom level activity, find out the chemical formula of water and then find out what atoms are there, what molecules are there in the water. So this is what we call theme-based learning, for which no textbook will give you one single answer. You have to collect from different sources about this information. There is nothing right, nothing wrong. Whatever you collect, that will be good for your own learning. Please try to collect as many information as possible. There is no time limit. I hope whenever you are free, you can start doing that. I just told you, you can collect information from various sources. You can read some books, possible. You can read newspapers about different aspects of water. You will get many things. You can watch TV. Today in the TV you find out. You can watch the TV like English TV channels like Vion, Vion, or Al Jazeera, or India Today, or any channel that talks about water you can use. You can search the web on water. You can talk to others, and doing of all these things, whatever the information you collect, and summarize them into one page on each heading and then present to the class orally. You can read those things in the class. You can collaborate with your friends and read for others to understand what you have written and what others have written. You can discuss, display your work in the classroom in the form of exhibition. That will end your self-learning process. As the days are advancing, school learning becomes very little for you to challenge the demands of the society or your college, even your college entry. Therefore, you may have to equip yourself, enrich yourself with more knowledge about many things. That's what we call learn on your own. And that is the 21st century demand. So in 21st century, people always want you to learn on your own. Maybe skills, maybe knowledge, maybe other areas of required in the form of digital activity. Any of those things you may have to learn on your own, and that is the 21st century demand. By doing these activities in the school for 3 to 4 years, perhaps you will be ready to face the challenges you may get for your career or for your new courses in the college, or to enter into any professional college. You may have to equip with new information. Only way to do that is learn on your own using different themes. Thank you very much for doing that. I hope you try to do that and try to discuss with your teachers. This is only a model. I may give you many more ideas like this in the future.